Hi, Dr. Fred here with a focused improvement tip, as it were. I want to invite you to think about what it means to learn something. This little distinction will change your life because a lot of times we think we've learned something we need to learn. It could be about a product, or it could be about an offering, it could be somebody's name or anything. But I want to invite you to notice that you probably use the word learn as exposed to, or could recall it if you think it through, that kind of thing. And in reality, you haven't learned it. So here's the idea. Learning is about speed of access. Speed of access. In the memory book, Harry Lorraine writes the story of the worst memory he ever saw, and it was some guy named Bill, if I remember correctly. And he asked him, he met him and said, "What's your name?" And the guy went, "Bill." And he thought, well, that's kind of odd. Let's try it again. "What's your name again?" He went, "Bill." And he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I have such a terrible memory. To remember my name, I have to sing happy birthday. So I go, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday, dear Bill." Ta-dum-tunch. Well, he hadn't learned his own name. And the same with you. If you have to use memory tricks, and that's fine, use memory tricks for anything. But if you haven't learned it, you haven't learned it. One of the dramatic things we did with our kids who did great in math, we homeschooled. And what we did is up front had them learn all their multiplication, their math facts, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. And just know it cold, not counting on their fingers, not anything. Just know 7 times 3 is 21. They just knew it. Because once they knew it, then they could sit down and start working on the real math without having to try to count or wonder. What is it in your day-to-day business life that if you just went ahead and learned it, so you have speed of access, so it's like instant, then you don't have to do all the mental gymnastics you do. The stuff you need to be at your fingertips, as it were, from your mind. That's what learning is about. So my suggestion is to quit kidding yourself and use a phrase like, "I've learned that," when you really haven't. Learning is about speed of access. When you can access it instantly, you've learned it. That actually can change everything. Hope that helps.